Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new, hello, I am Simphora, or also known as Izzy, and here on my YouTube channel, I make Sims content. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how to play The Sims 3 in high quality graphics. Aside from me receiving lovely comments from you all, as of lately, the question I get asked the most is if I'm using an HQ mod and how do my Sims and in-game objects look so high quality or sharpened. I feel like a lot of my tutorial videos are long awaited, but this tutorial has to be the longest I have waited to record because if I'm being honest, it took me a while to figure out what I did to make my game look the way it does. My game has changed a lot over the past 3 years. So today I am here to show you how to get your game to look just like mine. However, I do want to make a disclaimer that I am not responsible for any in-game issues you could possibly encounter after following this tutorial. I strongly advise you all to listen very carefully and proceed at your own risk. If you have any questions or concerns, I will gladly answer them in the comment section down below, but like always, let's just get right into the video. Adjusting your in-game settings. The first thing I want to show you all is my in-game graphics settings. Adjusting your in-game graphics settings is very important because in order for your game to look high quality, you want to make sure your graphics settings are set to high or very high. There are some options that do not need to be set to high or very high, but it is recommended if you want your game to look high quality. Another thing that I want you all to know is that it is also recommended to have somewhat of a good graphics card. Now, I'm not going to go down a list of graphics cards and name the best ones because there are so many out there. However, if I were to list 2 companies that are great graphics card for any type of gaming, including The Sims, I would say AMD or Nvidia. The reason as to why I'm recommending it to have somewhat of a good graphics card to do this is because if you were to have something like an integrated graphics card and you set everything in your in-game settings to high or very high, you're most likely going to notice a performance drop in your gameplay. So before you freak out or run to your nearest Best Buy to upgrade your graphics card, there's no need to do that because The Sims 3 is an older game literally created in 2009. It doesn't need a powerful graphics card. Anyways, feel free to copy my in-game graphics settings. I have edge smoothing turned off because I use reshade, and I have high detail lots set to 1 because the higher it is for me, the laggier my game is. Just make sure everything else is enabled or set to high or very high. Increasing the sim render quality. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty. This step is also very important if you want your game to look high quality, so make sure you're listening very closely and following my lead. If you're wondering what exactly this step will do, this step will make the game render Sims and their textures at a high resolution. Once the resolution is set to high, you're going to notice a significant difference with Sims' skins, clothes, and eyes. The texture will look more sharpened. And with increasing your sim render quality, this is not recommended for gameplay, only screenshots. But I like to play with fire and my PC has been able to handle the pressure, so I do this with gameplay and screenshots. So the first thing you want to do is find your Sims 3 bin folder and open the graphics rule SGR file. Depending on where you own The Sims 3, your location can be different. I have The Sims 3 on the EA app, so I go to local disk, program files ×86, Origin Games, The Sims 3, Game, and Bin. If you still can't find the Sims 3 bin folder, go to your desktop, right-click the Sims 3 icon, and press Open File Location. Once the file is open, press Ctrl F on your keyboard to open the search window, type option Sim Quality, and then press Find Next. Under option Sim Quality, you're gonna see all these prop config groups, but the one you want to look for is setting $ very high. Under setting $ very high, look for the number 2048 next to render sim texture sizes. Mine doesn't say 2048 because because obviously I already did this, but you get the gist. And now what you want to do is change this number to any of these 3 values. The value I'm using is 4096. I don't know what the other 2 values look like, but choosing your value is all up to you and what your PC can handle. Once you've figured out which value you want to use, copy this value and paste it next to cast render target size, and then you can finally save the file. Once you get into your game after applying these changes in your graphics rule SGR file, you're most likely going to notice that it takes a while for your Sims to change their outfits or render. I experienced this myself, and that's probably another reason as to why it's recommended for screenshots only, but I got adjusted to it. Like I mentioned earlier, you should be able to notice a significant difference after applying these steps. I also know that my game looks very high quality because I'm using a reshade preset that enhances a lot of textures in my game. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful because I'm gonna end this video right here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video.